Welcome to Gigantic Rampage Edition.
I've got your back.
So Gigantic is a MOBA 5v5 hero shooter. So this video is a very basic guide for beginner players. We're going to talk about a few things in this video. One being how the game works, how to win. The other one is what characters fit your playstyle. Third, and this one is really important, is builds. You can build characters a certain way, and they change a lot. And we're going to finish off with some of the best characters in the game and who do I think are the best and who do I see the most often. Essentially, the point of the game is to destroy the other player's guardian. On our team, you can see is the big dragon. On their team is the phoenix. The only way to do that is, you see at the top where it says 0-0, you got to get that to 100. The first player who gets to 100 gets to attack the other player's guardian once. And usually you need 3 attacks in one game to kill the enemy guardian. One thing that's very important is that even if you make it to 90, if the other team makes it to 100, they get to attack and both scores reset to 0. So you could get to 90 3 times and it's basically like you were at 0 3 times because you never made it to 100. So the only thing that matters is making it to 100. The way to make it to 100 is 2 ways. First way, you want to capture points on the map that are charging and ready to be stolen or collected. Each point that you capture like that gives you 20 points and are very valuable to the team. The other way is to get kills. Each kill that your team will receive is 10 points. That's why dying in this game is very bad. It's not like Overwatch where you die and respawn and it doesn't matter that much. The first thing you're going to want to do when you launch the game is go to Heroes and think about who do you like to play. Are you more of a tank / melee bruiser player? Then Frontliners are for you. More of a high damage, low health, range player? Then range DPS is for you. And then you got the supports, which anybody who has any type of healing or trap or anything will go in this. Melee DPS is a little more on the assassin, but some of them are a little tankier and bruiser. For example, let's say you are a damage player. So you're going to go into range and melee, and you're going to choose somebody in here. Now, some of the fan favorites that I see a lot in games, Trip. This is an assassin. Very, very good. Let's take her, for example. You're going to go to builds, and you're going to create a build. So you're going to go up here. First thing you're going to do is name it. I'm going to call mine Bacon. And then you go to edit. The first thing you want to do is look at the 3 options on the left and the 3 options on the right and look at overall which are more interesting. Let's say you like to have your basic attack damage increased. You go for the left side, but then you can no longer go right. See, it's grayed out. So you can only choose one of these 2 once. So let's say you like movement speed. So you pick these 2. Then you move on to the second ability. You like slide and remain stealthy. You know, you just keep doing this. Once you're finished, you go here, and this is your overall talent. This is like a passive. That's the very first thing you're going to want to do is make a build. Then you're going to want to make sure that the build is correctly selected. So to make sure you have it, you choose your character, click on confirm, and then on the left here are the builds. At the top left is the name of the build, so if you named it correctly. So if you go here, there are 4 different builds to choose from. First one being a pre-made fighter. See, it says take enemies head on. And you have assassin, move quickly and stealth while picking off low health and isolated enemies. I made a stealth one-shot build. And then this is the build that we just made. Considering I spent more time on the stealth one-shot build, I will select it, ready up, and we are ready to go. The last thing I'm going to do is let you off with some of the characters that I see the most that I think are the best. So I feel like Frontliners, the best 2 are Ramsey and Margrave. The best range DPS, in my opinion, Oru, T-Mat, Zenobia. Zenobia is no joke, probably one of the best characters in the game. The best melee DPS are Aisling. She's a good support and melee. It's really good melee damage. Trip is so fast, you can never catch up. She slides, jumps, has so much stamina, runs so fast, goes invisible, teleports. She does it all. And Wu, you know, Wu's a cool little guy with resets. He's really good. He gets in your face. He's a bruiser. He just sustains and fight and just gives you a knuckle sandwich or two. And then in the supports, I would definitely recommend the last three. Vidasi, if you're more of a healer, like Mercy in Overwatch. Aceling, although she does heal and provide armor, she's really much more of like a damage, get in your face and like just annoy the shit out of you with her knight. She's really fun to play and very powerful. And then Zenobia, again, one of the best creatures in the entire game. Honestly, I think it's very hard to debate that. She is just so oppressive. She drains you. She's supposed to be support, but she's just permanently draining you. You're trying to 1v1 her in the back line. She's going to 1v1 you and end up with more health than it started with. It's ridiculous. If you liked the video, please show your support. Recently, I've been getting 0 views on my video. Maybe I'm trash, and maybe the YouTube hates me. It's probably because I'm trash, but either way, if you enjoyed it and got some value out of it, please leave a like, a comment. Tell me to go fuck myself. I don't really mind. I just want some interaction, some love, you know? GG's gamer. Thank you for watching.